audio. In audio. In audio. audio. In audio. In audio. In audio. In audio.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Alrighty, guys, we're gonna do a quick mic check, and it looks like everything's working. I'm hoping that everything's good. Okay, you just never know with these streams; you can't hear what's going on. My name is Coach Braddock, and I am the varsity coach for our Burke County High School esports team. Give me just 1 second. Sanaya, what's up? You good? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, you're fine. So we are currently entering week 4 of a 7-week season. So you guys are tuned into the halfway point. I was kind of looking back at some of our streams, and we've done a terrible job of streaming this year. You know, whether it just be from technological issues, reschedules, whatever it is. So I do apologize for that, but I wanted to kind of give you guys some gameplay to watch today, and so I hope that you guys enjoy and have fun. So let's go ahead and let's hop into that. So what we're watching today is our Super Smash Bros. A team, right? So last year, this team was Jose Leon, Jeremy Jones, and Face Marshall, but they all three were seniors and they graduated. So this year we're running junior Anthony McGee, junior Rashad McGee, and then senior Aiden Golden. And so they've been doing pretty well. They've only lost once this year, and that loss was due to a weird coin flip that I don't necessarily agree with. The other team, or like we were having connectivity issues and we couldn't really connect with one another. And the other team refused to reschedule. And so we took it to play VS, and they decided to do a coin flip rather than just give us the match, which I don't really agree with. Give me 1 second, guys. Have this flip. It's on. It's on right here. Yeah. Hey, wait, no, it's on here. Sorry about that, guys. Somebody closed our door here, and it plugged our streaming rig. So, Smash A here is getting ready to get things situated. Okay. Let's look at Play VS real quick and just kind of give you guys an update on the rankings. We've got 3 teams playing today. Actually, we've got 2 teams playing today because one of them is being rescheduled to next week. And that is our Smash Bros. C team. They're getting rescheduled to next week just as their team couldn't play today. But we're running 2 matches today with our A and our B team. Tomorrow's our busy day with Marvel Rivals, Mario Kart, and it used to be Madden, but we had a little issue there, and now there's no Madden, unfortunately. So while these guys are getting ready, let's just go ahead and look at some of these standings, where we stand. So the McGolden squad, which we have right here, is currently 3-1, and even at 3-1, they're 37th in the league, which is crazy. Wow, the competition this year is insane. Right now in first is Mount Vernon High School, or excuse me, just Mount Vernon School, and they were actually the team that beat us last year in the finale. Right, we made it all the way to the state championship, and they beat us. But we also have the Smash Stompers, which are our C team, or our B team rather. They're ranked 21, and then our C team, they are 2-2, and they're ranked at 71. So hopefully we can get these guys all in the win column today and be good to go. So if you haven't watched one of our Smash Bros, it kind of works a little bit like, like a game of tennis. So we have 3 members on our Smash Bros team, and they each play a best of 3 match. So right now, I'm actually not even sure who we have going. I'll have to go and get some confirmation on that for you. It might be Rashad. Oh, wait, I can actually check online right here. You see your guys and they run certain people, and you go, okay. Yeah, it's Rashad. Yeah, so Rashad likes King K. Rool. It's not his main, but he does run him. So this is Rashad. He's going to play in a best of 3 match. And if he wins two of those three, we go up 1-0. Then we send somebody else up. So in some cases, it might go to a game 5, but we're going to hope that doesn't happen today. We're going to hope that Rashad can 2-0 here, as he does a pretty good job there with that belly blast on Dr. Mario. Now, usually, if you see somebody play a Dr. Mario character, they're pretty confident in their ability to be good with Dr. Mario. Our assistant coach Jesse Ruffin actually runs Dr. Mario, and it's really funny to kind of watch him beat up on some of our kids. But we take a 2-3 lead in this game, which is great. Though I do think it's about to get right at. I think it's about to be tied at 2-2. Hopefully, Rashad can get off some more damage before that happens. We just want to be up in the percentages. So if you guys, are tuning in and to watch Smash for the first time, you guys can see that those percentages down at the bottom. Those just simply tell us how much damage has been dealt to that character. And generally, you can take anywhere between 150 and 200 in damage. It just kind of depends on the character. It also depends on the moves that are being used against it. So the more damage you have, the easier it is to knock you out. As we see Rashad go up 2-1 here, which is great. Okay, so we're a whole life ahead. Now, in Smash, we call those live stocks, right? So if you 3-0 somebody, meaning that they don't kill you, we call that getting 3 stocked. So right now, we're up by 1 stock at 2-1. And you can see that, or you know that, because if you look right under each character, you see their little heads animated. And that's how you know Dr. Mario has 1, we have 2, and we take game 1, which is great. So we hopefully want to go up to 1 hit. That's the plan. All right, guys, got a couple of things going on. So yeah, that's awesome. I can't really see what's going on with the team. Let's see if we can find it in the standings. Let's see. Yeah, everything's good. It's just balls finger. So. Yeah. Oh, you want to start one? Yeah. Which one is this? Almonds. Yay. Okay. I like almonds. I was doing something and I forgot. I got held up in one of these conversations. No, but it's not you. It's not you. Oh, we were looking to see what was having to do all this at the same time is great. Running 3 games in one day is a struggle. All right, so we have 1 rescheduled. Let's see what's going on with the Smash Stompers here. They are in game 3 of the first set. So Brandon Garnett is tied at 1-1 with their guy Gavin Newsom. So he lost the first match, 15K Rule, but he won the second match against 15K Rule. But he played the first match as Captain Falcon and played the second match as Donkey Kong, who Donkey Kong is his main. So that's good because we want to go up there. So let's see what's going on with ours. They're getting ready to replay, I guess. Okay. So while they're getting ready, guys, let's talk about the big news. And that big news is that both our Splatoon teams and our Street Fighters teams took home dubs yesterday. They're finally in the win column, right? Our Splatoon 3 team is 2-3, and they're currently ranked 29th in the state right now. Richmond Hill High School rather is number 1 in the state at 5-0, but Carrollton High School and Chattahoochee score also undefeated. Let's see what's going on in the Street Fighter 6 League. We are 39th at 2-3. Oh, wait. I realized we'd won 1 before. Oh, that's right. We won 1 through forfeit or by forfeit. So 2-3. We got a couple of people that are 5-0, including Peach County High School, Bayonne High School, and Richland 2 Institute of Innovation, whatever that means. All right, so sorry about that. Let's talk about this. We got Greninja versus Dr. Mario. So I can't really tell for Rashad's meaning here. I've never really seen him play Greninja, but he is kind of the guy that likes to try different things, especially when he's ahead. So he just must be really confident in his ability to be able to get a game three here, or to win a game three rather. And we see that we're up on the damage cost here. We're actually down in the count right now, as you saw Rashad just get beat, but he brought it back pretty easy, and it's actually 0-0, so it's still anybody's game, easy peasy here. Sorry, I'm eating while I'm trying to commentate. Chocolate with almonds is just too daggum good. I actually don't know anything about Greninja, like in terms of what he can do. It looks like there that he does have a counter. But I mean, that's pretty much all I know. Usually, if people play with a Pokemon character, they're going to play with Incineroar. Rashad goes up 2-1 here, which is great. We're still up in the numbers game, but he's got to be careful and try to deal as much damage as he can before losing this next stock. And it doesn't happen. Aiden, what was that? All right, guys, evidently we're back. I don't really know what happened. Like our internet just like blinked in and blinked out for a second. And we communicated with the other team and they were fine with just rerunning it. It was tied at one stock apiece, so we're just going to restart from fresh. So you guys do get a little bit more Super Smash Bros. Fun today. And it does not start off good for us. Rashad goes down 2-1 or 3-1, or excuse me, 3-2 in stocks right here. He needs to get off as much damage as he can and quick. Ooh, that was a good move by Rashad. That's Greninja's Water Shuriken move, and you saw Dr. Mario has the ability to relaunch projectiles back at people. He needs to hurry up and get this done. Like I said, people who play Dr. Mario know how to play Dr. Mario. Lethal. Usually. Don't really like where this is going. Definitely not on our side here or in our favor. Don't do it again. What the heck's going on? Give me 1 second. Sorry. What's that old saying? Third time's the charm, right? So I don't know. Let's see what's going on. I don't know what's happening. This is our only console that's doing this. It's just blinking in and out. It'll go out and then immediately come back on. It doesn't make any sense. All of our other consoles are fine, and none of our consoles have ever done this before, like at all. Like, it doesn't make any sense. But in that last case, I guess it was kind of in our favor. We were down, but the first case, I felt like we had the chance to win. The cool thing about this match against mine, I didn't graduate from Toombs County, but I went there from pre-K to the 10th grade, and I transferred to a local private school called Robert Toombs. So, but I like to still consider them my alma mater. This program is actually brought up by a very good friend of mine, Tyler Corley. He's recently moved to Statesboro Middle School and started a middle school program there. And it's currently run by Kevin Head, who used to actually teach and work at Vidalia High School, Toombs County's mortal enemies. So we've been kind of having some fun in the chat there talking about that. Rashad's down 2-1, and it's not looking good here. It looks like Toombs County's going to take. No, wait, no, it's. What am I doing? Have I been calling this game wrong the entire time? We are Dr. Mario. Were we Dr. Mario in the first one? Something's happening. I am confused. Okay, well, we're Dr. Mario here, which is great for us. And we're going to take game 2 there. Now, we got to figure out, did we take game 1? And I just can't read or I can't look. I don't know what's happening. So let these guys finish up in the match chat. And guys, don't worry, that was my last piece of chocolate. You don't have to hear me munch anymore. All right, guys, we're going to go outside and do a system reset. I'll be right back. It shouldn't take too long at all. All right, guys, we are back. Oh, I did something? Jeez, Louise. Oh, I didn't do anything. There we go. Yeah. Jesus. Oh my gosh, I hate this game. All right, we go through all these internet connectivity issues. I come in here and I get ready to start streaming and I trip over our daggum streaming wires and disconnect it. But that was an easy fix. So here we are, okay? We did a reboot as requested by the other school and had a hard time getting the internet back up. But our internet is here. So here we have Anthony McGee playing as, oh my gosh, any other time I'd have been able to remember this character's name. He's from Street Fighters. I can't remember it, but and he's going up against Steve. The big thing here is that Steve is uh, one of the most overpowered characters in Smash Bros. So it's going to be very interesting to see how Aiden responds to this, as he does take a lead in percents here, and that lead is now very small. But hopefully Aiden's got some good tricks up his sleeve and some good practice. Okay, so it's now 2-2. Never mind. I thought that we were still at 3-3 here. So Aiden's still way down, and we need to do something to get it up. But that first stop may have come from us being disconnected. So he's gonna have to try to do some sort of reverse sweep, um, and just kind of pray that nothing happens at the beginning of this next at this next set. We'll just take the unfortunate circumstance and just move forward. He is doing pretty decent, but I just don't think he can win the numbers game here. But we'll see. So the thing about Steve is that he mines. You can see him mining there, and the more he mines, the better his weapons get. And so you really need to kind of always keep pressure on. So right now he's got gold weapons. You can see, or no, he's working towards gold weapons. He's still at wood here. All right, so that's good. That's good. Okay, Anthony's actually brought this back, and we stand a pretty good chance to actually walk away from this. Oh yes. Okay, let's go. A very good combo there by Anthony there. If I've accidentally said Aiden, I apologize. We also have another guy on the team named Aiden, but this is Anthony McGee. It's about to get really tough for him because this is where Steve can punish. So we really need, we really need Anthony to bring the heat, and there he does it. Let's go. Despite the minor setback, he still brought the heat. Let's go. All right, Terry, that's his name, Terry. Right, so we go up 1-0 here. Great. Just to make sure it's clear, we are up 1-0 in the entire match right now. Rashad won his first, despite me calling, or being confused about the Dr. Mario stuff. Rashad did walk away winning both of those games. Azio. This is normally Rashad's main, but I do know that Anthony likes to play with him, and Anthony's not bad with him, so it'll be very interesting. Rashad tends to punish with, so I'd be interested to see if Anthony's kind of the same way, where he's just absolutely going to lay into this guy. Let's look at the let's look at the standings for our Smash Stompers. Let's see what they're doing. Smash Stompers is actually tied at 2-1 currently. They're in Series 3, Game 2. I'm not really sure what happened to the first one, but it is Joseph Lee Armstrong, and Joseph Lee is the best character on that team, and he's playing as King K. Rool, which is his main. So I feel pretty confident that he'll be okay. But I will bring that back. We will discuss that momentarily. We'll make sure everything's situated with the team that's going, and it seems like it is. So it's going to be a Kazuya versus Kirby match, a Battle of the K's, and they're going to be doing it. They're doing the stage striking now, so we don't quite know, but we'll see what map they pick or what stage they pick down there at the bottom, because we're usually responsible for picking it, or we're usually the ones who do. It's just easier that way. All right, and we're just doing regular battlefield, all battlefield. Okay, we shouldn't be on the Omegas. I need to make sure that they know that. So if we get in here and there's no platforms, I'm gonna have to go away for a minute because we found out last week that we were actually violating rules by doing that. You're not allowed to play on make that. Okay, looks like we are. Okay. We'll let this match go through and then we'll go talk. We're not supposed to be playing. Omega, just like I said, means that there's no platforms. There's supposed to be 2 platforms there. Right, so Kirby's considered one of like the easiest characters to play in terms of like his power ups and what he's able to do in conjunction with his power. So like he's easy to do things, and those things that he does are very very powerful. But Kazuya, especially somebody who knows how to play Kazuya from the Tekken games, um, is bad at the ball. You know? Rashad knows how to play Kazuya very well, and evidently Anthony does too. Um, so I'm hoping that this is just another dub in the books here. If Anthony wins this, we go up. He goes up 2-0 in his match in his series, and he wins. And then we go up. We go up 2-0 in the series as well. So, but like I said, Kirby's easy play, and he can and will punish you. So let's just see what happens. And there it goes right there. So we're down to 2-2, and now the game's not as close as what it looked. We really need Aiden to or Anthony to kind of do some punishing move here. Oh my gosh, I haven't updated our home score at the bottom. Let's do that real quick. We're currently up 1-0 for any of you guys who are just not joining us. Rashad McGee won his first match 2-0, and Anthony's trying to do the same thing here, but this Kirby has brought it back even. In fact, the Kirby's officially taken the lead, so Anthony needs to kind of play this safe. Now, unlike Steve, who kind of likes to keep distance, Kirby likes to be up close and personal, and so does Kazuya. And I think just personally that Kazuya's up close and personal is a little bit more punishing, but like I said, you kind of have to know how to play him versus where Kirby's just like press the button, win. So we'll see. Put into perspective, I play Kirby and I'm terrible at the game. Not implying that this person's terrible at the game. I'm just saying, like, just trying to let you know how easy uh, Kirby is to play. Because obviously, this person's not terrible at the game. Anthony, that was a rookie mistake there, I feel. But you combat it perfectly. A little missed sidestep there. And another. Oh, no. Anthony, what are you doing? All right, so this game is currently tied at 1-1. Or this set rather, I guess. This set. I don't know if you guys can hear, but our Splatoon 3 team is going absolutely crazy behind me. Like I don't know what's happening, but they are having a I don't know, I guess a ball. I don't really know. They're yelling and yelling. Splatoon 3 is one of those games that like it's super fun and it's super strategic, but nobody wants to play it. They'll go home and they'll play COD all day long, but not Splatoon. I don't know what it is. And they're very, very similar. In fact, there's one map in Splatoon or one match in Splatoon called Flat Zones, and it's basically King of the Hill from Call of Duty. All right, so let's see what's going on. The character. Oh yeah, so we're getting ready for stage striking. It's going to end up being Terry versus Kirby in this one there. So Anthony is going to go back to his main. Just kind of keep you guys up to date. Joseph Lee did end up losing for Warner Robins High School in his set, so we're going to a set 4 in which Brandon Garnett is currently playing his game 1. So we are down 1-2. If Brandon Garnett loses, we lose the set, or we lose the series rather. So I'll try to keep you guys updated there. But that's our only other match going on today. Still just kind of waiting to see what goes on here. As I said, guys, we are halfway through the esports season. This is week 4 of 7. And so we have 3 left after this week. Week 5, is obviously next week. Week 6, and then week 7, and then we start playoffs. And then in the middle of playoffs, we have Thanksgiving break, and then we come back to finish playoffs. And so hopefully we'll have a couple teams make playoffs, and hopefully they'll make runs in those playoffs. That would be really fun. If you remember correctly, last year we had a Super Smash Bros. Team make it all the way to the state championship, and they lost narrowly to Mount Vernon School, which is out of Atlanta. And there was we pick at one of our guys there because he wasn't able to come because he worked hard preparing for district honor band, and they kind of conflicted, and so we ended up having to start somebody else. But I'm still fully in belief that if Jeremy Jones came to that match that we win and that we're state champions, but it's neither here nor there. We still have a trophy and it's still impressive. So evidently we're having a hard time finding. There it is. Alice Pokemon. Oh, wait, let me go make sure. Well, it's too late now. Oh well, if they're not arguing about it, I don't know what I'm saying. The Omega thing. See, me personally, I don't like platforms anyways, but the Catalyst Pokemon League also doesn't have platforms. Okay. Like, this should be alright. Terrible start. Okay, actually, he's turned this around into a great start. Hopefully we can 3-stock here. I'm interested that we haven't seen, and granted, it's not particularly the best ability, but I'm interested that we haven't seen the Toombs County pull out the Kirby ability where he tries to swallow Terry. Generally, Kirby's strongest thing that he could do is that down B where he turns into an item and falls to the ground. That's typically what most people spam with him. But he'll break out a wooden hammer every once in a while, and that one's good, and it can be very punishing if you're not paying attention and if you get too close to it. You can see there that was a swing and a miss, quite literally, by the Kirby. And I'm feeling pretty confident here in our ability to be able to take game 3 and move up in this 2-0. I'm also feeling pretty confident in Aiden Golden's ability to be able to kind of round out the 3-0 sweep here, which bodes well for our A team. Yeah. Let's see if Anthony can get the 3-stock. Meme Anthony. Oh, so there you saw Kirby try to do the inhale move. But I mean, I think it's just too late. I think Anthony's just going to kind of have his way with him here. But Kirby does still have a little bit of fight in him, and he's actually might. Okay, no, he's not. Ooh, never mind. Good defend there by Phil. And he just keeps falling for that move, man. I don't know. I told you it's Kirby's most punishing move, and the higher he is, the more damage it does. But also, the higher he is, the more easy it is to avoid. So it kind of makes sense. So we lose the 3-stock, but we are still up 2-1, and I do feel like Anthony kind of has this one in the bag. Like I said, and it's going to carry this to a 2-0. I don't know what it is about getting behind this camera, but I get so yawny and I try to hide it. I don't know if you guys can notice, but all right, so 57 to 51. This Kirby's actually doing a good job kind of keeping it even, but we do have one more life than him. So even if we go down, it's not really even the biggest deal. But Anthony does has a good combo there to kind of, nearly solidify his victory here. It's just going to take a couple more big hits like that, and we're out of here. An interesting kind of bounce off there. They comboed off of one another, and it actually got the Kirby the dub. So while we're still not super worried, we are a little bit on the edge of our seats, especially with moves like that where Anthony's been falling for him, all day long. So we really kind of got to solidify something here. And this Kirby is comboing back, and he might actually reverse sweep here. Come on, Anthony. All right, come on. And he does it. Oh, oh, oh. Yep, and he does it. We lose. Wow, what a good job, Toombs County. That's crazy. Okay, so instead of it being 2-0, it's 1-1 right now. And we're gonna have to have somebody double play. Rashad, Anthony, somebody. Anthony definitely could have won that. But there's no need to dwell on it. It's not over with. We're not lost. What's going on? We're okay. Um, just unfortunate, and it's unfortunate for him because Play DS here keeps track of your stats, and so that's just going to reflect negatively on his stats, and I hate that for him. Let's see. Speaking of stats, let's just kind of look at their stats real quick. So Rashad, he has played with 3 characters, which is not true because he's played with. Well, I guess it's uh, not tracking today. But he's got a 100% win rate with every character that he's played. So Rashad's won every single game that he's done. Anthony's 66% with Carrie, 0% with Kasia, and 1% with Steve, or excuse me, 100% with Steve. And then Aiden, who's coming up, who's probably going to end up playing Little Mac, is 100%. He's played 4 games. He's 100% with Pyramithra, and he's 0% with King K. Rool. So let's hope that we don't see King K. Rool here. Let's hope that we see a daggum sweep of Little Mac. That would be fantastic. Let's kind of look back and see what's going on with the Smash Stompers. Were we able to actually pull anything out? We're going into game 2. I can't really tell what happened or if we're up, but hopefully Brandon Garnett's stealing the deal there. He's Donkey Kong, and the guy he's playing against is Pac-Man's generally not considered the greatest. But it's also one of those things where like when you see him, you're a little scared because that must mean that somebody really knows how to play him. So we'll see. So what's going on here? We're doing our stage pick. We actually have Aiden Gordon playing as Fox here today, which is interesting. But I will say I watched him play with Fox earlier, and he seems like he's good. So I just hope that they're not out here memeing around because I really want to win this game. All right, hold up. Aiden, hold up. Sorry, I had to yell right there. Um, I don't know what happened, but somehow we're already up 1. Oh, wait, am I missing something? Wow. Okay, I thought that we were playing Omega, which is why I ran in there, but we're not. There's platforms here, so we're okay. But I don't know why we're up 3-1 here. I don't know if this guy's just trying to meme a little bit. Like maybe he thinks he's better than us, which is interesting. I mean, he's playing as Kazuya, and I told you earlier, if you see somebody playing as Kazuya and they actually know how to play as Kazuya, it's not going to be good. So I feel like something's going on here. Yeah, we might be coached. Uh-oh. We might be coached. Yeah, it's already down 2-1. All right, Aiden, I need you to do something here, buddy. Come on. Show him to not brag, not play around. Let's go. Oh, we were cooked. Oh my god, I thought we were cooked. Oh, that's crazy. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go talk to Aiden. He is. Yeah, he's memeing the hard. I mean, uh, Sorry, guys, I had to go have a little pep talk with Aiden. Okay, I don't really know what was going on here. In fact, as that game ended, he kind of came and stood in front of the door here and was like, "What?" It was up. It's not supposed to be Omega. Yeah, it's not supposed to be. So make sure that we're not. Let's see if we are or aren't here. I hope we're not breaking a rule. We'll be okay. It's uh it's Final Destination anyways. There's no platforms here anyways. All right, this Kazi is good, so Aiden's really gonna have to bring his A game, and he kind of runs the risk of losing his streak here with Little Mac. So I do want him to keep a 100 streak going. Oh gosh, that's not good. The one thing about Little Mac is he does not have any up B recovery like that. That's crazy. But we're still okay. I think Aiden's got this. I'm confident. I don't know if you recall, but last year, if you watched any of our streams, Jose Leon was a menace with Little Mac. I watched him 0 to 100, some guy real fast one time. Well, okay, so we have his KO punch. If we can ever get out of any sort of Kazuya combo, could bode well for us. I hate that Kazuya projectile there. Oh no, 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 no. Okay, good, good, good. And he used that KO punch and missed. So we gotta get a stock here. Good job. Okay, so we're still way behind. We're still way down, but with there we go. Good combo. Good combo. He ended up blocking it, but still. Oh, see that right there, what he was just doing. That's how Zoe Leon did that 0 to 100 last year. And we're gonna go down to a one stock here. So Aiden's really gonna have a really good comeback here to kind of solidify any sort of victory. 35:05 is crazy, and we're still streaming. Usually Smash Bros matches are over quick, but with all the internet issues, and the replays and the reconnects. All right, come on. Yeah, good job, good job. Okay. So we're kind of doing what I wanted to do, what he needs to do. I don't know why he stepped back there. That's unfortunate. That's not good. All right, a KO punch is necessary. Get him. Nice, nice. Good job. Got him. Let's go. Oh no. Man, dude, if this was like a 1v1 here, like a one stop v one stop, this would be a crazy sequence of battles. Uh, uh, what a good move there, but I still think that we're cooked. We're way behind on the percent here. Fortunate going down so quickly in that first stock was not good. Okay, so we go down 1-1 in this one, and we're gonna play another set. Let me go ahead and did not switch the opponent score, so we're 1-1. Jeez. Sorry, my wonderful, beautiful wife gets me back. We'll go outside and do a lap. We will be right back there, okay? Instead of our intermission, I'm gonna play the stream starting soon here so you guys can see what esports dates are remaining and scan for our merch again.
In audio. In audio. In audio.
Alrighty, we're in the middle of game 3 here of Aiden Golden set. And it's pretty even right now. We really do need Aiden to kind of pull through, come in clutch here. That way Rashad can go in and clean up. Or, if, Rashad comes in and loses, then Anthony can kind of do his thing. Because Anthony could have won that one match, and it should be 2-0 right now. But, it happens. And we're just going to see what Aiden Golden can do. I definitely have faith in him, despite what the scoreboard looks like now. But with Little Mac, it's just like one quick combo and you got it tied again. Yeah, like see, just one quick counter like that and it's over with. And we take the lead, which is good. Yep. Oh no, I thought he was going to do that little projectile. All right, and we're up, okay, but we're not up by much. So we need to inflict as much damage before losing the stock here. Good, 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 good. Good combo there. I need to use this KO punch again. It looks like he missed. But like I said, inflict as much damage before losing the stock. There we go, Aiden. Let's go, son. All right, so we're in a good spot here. And I don't think there's any way that he restocks, but he might. So that would be really funny to restock on 138. Good combos. Oh, he was trying. He wanted a big punch there. All right, and you're finally out. All right, so it's 2-1. Still nothing to worry about. This Kazu does have the potential to reverse sweep, but I like to think that Aiden can kind of handle it here. Right now we're up, and we're this guy here. So, yeah. But this guy he's good, and he could reverse sweep. So Aiden just needs to play smart here and not really give him anything that he doesn't deserve. And I think we just won. Let's go, Aiden. Good job. Yeah. So we just took that, and now we're up 2-1 in this series. So I'm interested to see who's playing next. Interested to see who's playing. I imagine they'll give Anthony another shot, but they might do Rashad. But I imagine Anthony said that he died to lag delay twice or whatever he called it, input delay. So he's probably really antsy to get back out there. So I don't know. We'll see. Anybody watching? No, but we don't do these for people watching. We do these to have We did used to have footage of people's gameplay. So I wanted to do Splatoon yesterday, but by the time you guys had already started, it was too late to like come in and unplug. And you guys like to play over there in that far corner, so it's kind of hard to reach one of these cords over there. But I'm down to try next Tuesday if y'all are. I know, yeah, we had 3-0. We got to do good. I was bragging about that earlier in this stream.
Oh no, it wasn't 3-1.
Yeah, you got. Oh no, it was 3-1. You're right. You're right.
Because they want
Yeah, yeah, that's right.
flat thing.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah, it's not my favorite either, guys. Just to give y'all an update, our B team did go down to Warner Robins High School, 1-3. So Brandon Garnett did not pull out a clutch, unfortunately. So we're currently watching our last match, and we're just kind of waiting on them to decide. I don't even think they decided who's playing yet. Let me go see. Yeah, we're like in an intermission here. It's cool stuff. Oh, they're letting Aiden Golden play it again. Okay, so Aiden Golden's coming in to take up game 4 and hopefully take home a victory. Don't do those. In order to turn them in, you have to have your name on it anyways. Your name has to be written on it by a teacher with the teacher signature. Don't worry. Like you taking it is no help. But Yeesh. Yeah, you get that money. That's right. No, no, it's Ruffins. You let him get. I suppose about knocked off Ruffin's water cup. All right, what's happening here? Skyloft isn't even one of the games we can play. James County hates I hate platforms. All right, Little Mac, the Bayonetta, who is a very good player too. Once again, you see somebody plays Bayonetta, you know that they're probably pretty good with Bayonetta. That's one of her cool things that she can do is call in portals and beat you with those portals. But I'm telling you, like Little Mac is just one of those characters. He is so hard to beat. He's so hard to beat. I've never met a bad Little Mac player. Jabari Johnson last year, good with Little Mac. Jose Leon, insane with Little Mac. Aiden Golden this year, fantastic with Little Mac. And he's got a KO punch, and I mean, if he uses that, it's over with, bro. I mean, he's gonna be. It went. Yeah, I'm telling you, Aiden's got this baby. You see some fight back from the Bayonetta, which is cool. And the Bayonetta preserves the 3 stock, but I think the Bayonetta is still going down here. Those of you guys who don't know, Little Mac is from the Punch Out games. Bayonetta, I'm not really sure. And all right, so Aiden Golden wins one more, we win. Is Let me make sure there's nothing in coach chat I have to handle real quick. Doesn't seem like it. We only prepare for game 2. Yeah, I was about to say I know that this isn't it. Okay, yeah, we're in series four. Okay, series four of game two. Okay, okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. So we've made it past the smash stages. We got Wolf coming out. I think I called him something else earlier. What did I call him? No, it wasn't Wolf. I think I called him like a Falcon or something, right? Something so stupid. Like it's obviously a wolf. Once again, we got him going up against the Steve player, which isn't great. Steve players are not fun to play against. We had to play against one last year in the semifinals, and it was not fun. 20, 30 feet. I'm behind the wall. Hey, they got
I'm not ready to get you up here right. I just want to see what I can do to him.
All right, so Steve takes the first stock here. Steve's hard to play against. He might take the second stock there too. Oh, Steve's are annoying. Oh, minecart thing is insane. Yeah, Steven. All right, so maybe we can reverse here. And we can say the unfortunate circumstance of playing against a Steve. But maybe if he goes Little Mac, will be okay. All right, guys, I'm trying to find the live link over here. Just realized that I misspelled fall. Very unfortunate. And you can hear us in the daggone live stream. You can hear all those crazy hooligans in there hooting and hollering and yelling. And we're just kind of waiting for character selection. It looks like Aiden has gone back to Little Mac, which we assumed would happen. Let's see whose county is picking. And it's Little Mac versus Steve, which is what I thought we would see. It's both their mains. I'm just really interested to see, can Aiden's Little Mac actually keep up with Steve? I don't know. So far, so decent. Pretty even. This Steve's a little up, but Aiden does a good job bringing it back. You got to get away from the TNT. Good job. Yeah, like I said, that Steve really wants distance. The minecart helps. TNT helps. It's because he wants to mine. So Aiden does a good job, kind of making it through this first stock and keeping his KO punch. Cool. And he lost it there, unfortunate. Especially since he didn't deal any damage, but he's dealing damage here, and that's all I care about. Get him, get him. Yo, let's go, son. Good combos. Another good combo. That would have been crazy. He does have that KO punch again, so that's something to watch out for. Good combo. Still no KO punch used. Oh, come on. Ah, he used it and missed it.
Hey,
Hmm?
okay.
Yeah. No, I'm just watching the match that's on the screen. I'm supposed to be commentating on it, but honestly, we're on match daggum 4, so I'm just ready for it to be over with. But the good news is that it looks like it's about to be over with. Our guy's doing a good job. Oh my gosh, don't get caught in that. We're up 2-1 right now. JT. All right, come on, don't fold. You're folding. Let him get up to a steal at least, close to gold. Don't fold, Aiden. Don't fold. 48's not good. See, Steve loves projectiles and loves distance. Okay, we're still up in the numbers. Okay, Aiden can do this. It's frustrating. All right. Oh, thank God. Jeez, I was starting to get a little worried there. Okay, so with that dub there, we do take the 3-1 victory. Okay, it is right at 5:26, and we normally break right at 5:30. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this stream up. Let's go ahead and make it official right there, 3-1. Thank you guys if you came for watching. And I hope that you guys come tomorrow, or we will showcase either Mario Kart or Marvel Rivals. So remember, buy our merch, and always join into the esports stream to support your esports team. Okay, if you know an esports player, tell them that you're proud of them. And have a great day.